guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Amanda. I am currently 39 weeks pregnant with our second baby, a little girl. My scheduled C-section is literally in 3 days, and I also have an 21-month-old little boy named Chase. So this is so sad, but it's my final pregnancy update, and I'm gonna do my 38-week update for you guys, and then I'm literally having a baby on Monday. It's Friday right now, January 8th, 2021. So let me just dive right into all of my symptoms. There's not a ton of crazy stuff going on, but I did want to touch on like a few weird like potential labor signs. So this video is probably going to be a little bit shorter because it's just a week of symptoms and everything. If you guys have been following me, not a ton has changed since my last update, but let's get right into it. So at 38 weeks, I have gained a total of 30 pounds for this pregnancy. That's the exact same amount of weight that I gained for my first pregnancy, but baby girl has actually stayed in there 2 weeks longer than my son. So I had him at 37 weeks, and I will be giving birth via C-section on Monday, and I will be officially 39 weeks and 3 days. So some of the symptoms, I have a really itchy belly, and I guess because the skin is like stretching and everything like that, it's just really itchy. I am extremely uncomfortable. I cannot bend down. I mean, I can bend down, but it's like to pick something up off the ground is just really difficult to get up and down. Going on and off the couch is difficult. Getting in and out of bed is difficult. Pretty much everything that you have to do in normal life is difficult. The bump is in the way. I am out of breath all the time. I am just like achy. My back hurts. My legs are hurting. I'm getting a lot of pressure in the like pelvic area, so I always have to pee. So this is really weird. I definitely am not going into labor. I didn't go into labor for my first pregnancy because I had Chase at 37 weeks. But strange thing, I had Taco Bell last night, and I was hearing that Taco Bell can induce labor. And what was so strange is I got like 2 cheesy gordita crunches, and I ate them both. And I had just like a regular crunchy taco along with it, and I had fire sauce because I love it. So what was really weird is after I ate this Taco Bell, I kept on getting like really intense, like I don't know if they were contractions and maybe they were Braxton Hicks, but like tightening and like a lot of pressure, like really down in the like pelvic region. And it started happening maybe like an hour or two after I ate the Taco Bell, and then throughout the rest of the night and like right into when I was about to go to sleep. Like I kept on feeling this like pressure and like tightening, and like it wasn't like a pain, it was more of like a tightening and a cramping. But anyway, I was like thinking about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, are these labor signs or what's going on? So it wasn't really intense or anything, so I didn't think that they were actual contractions. I'm sure they were just like Braxton Hicks. But anyway, it was the first time that I ever felt that before, and it kind of like made me panic a little bit, but then I just went to sleep and they went away, and today it's the next day and everything is fine. So it just really weird. I don't know. So maybe that's true. Maybe if I were like ahead, like at 40 weeks, maybe the Taco Bell would have actually like induced labor if I was having a natural birth. Who knows? Anyway, just thought I would share that. Kind of going along with the Taco Bell, I mentioned this in my last video, but I don't care what I eat right now. I am just going, not balls to the wall, but like I'm having whatever I want. I'm gonna eat Taco Bell. If I feel like having Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna have Chick-fil-A. I'm eating candy at night as a dessert, like, and because the reason is I just feel like right now I can kind of get away with it because I'm pregnant and there's gonna be plenty of time to get back into shape, and I just don't feel guilty about it at this point. So I'm not going crazy. I'm not like eating fast food multiple times a week or anything like that, but and I'm still like, I'm drinking green juice and I'm having, you know, eggs and fruit, and I'm, you know, doing the right stuff. But in terms of just eating whatever I want, I have just allowed myself to do that over this past week, and I have no shame. So there's that. And what else is there? I've also started to feel really like thirsty, and I don't know why this is. I'm drinking about a gallon of water every single day just to keep my fluids up and flush everything that's bad out of my system, but I just feel like I have this thirst that I can't quench, and it comes in waves. Like, I'll just chug water and then I'll be fine for like a few hours, and then I'll get really thirsty again. So that's that. I've also had like increased discharge down there, and I read that that's totally normal. Your body is like making sure that they're trying to keep, that it's keeping out like germs and bacteria and things like that. And I'm literally like days away from having the baby. I also have, oh, something that recently started happening is I've been like getting, my boobs have been leaking, and this started in this pregnancy. This has just recently started to happen to me, like over the past week. But in my first pregnancy, I experienced leaky boobs like a lot earlier in my pregnancy than in this one. And I don't know why that is. It's very strange. I don't know. I feel like that's a good sign that like I've noticed this extra like leaky boob situation, because hopefully my milk is gonna come in quickly as soon as I have Quinn. So we'll see. Another thing is I had my final OB appointment, and the doctor had like did a quick little ultrasound check on her, and he's been tracking my fluid levels because I had low fluid levels in my first pregnancy. But in this one, final visit, my fluids were a little over 11, which was perfectly good. They haven't decreased or anything like that. So I am no longer concerned about it. He said that she's measuring 7 pounds, 4 ounces. So that's like 2 pounds heavier than Chase was when he was born. So I'm just really curious to see how big she actually feels, because I just remember Chase being so tiny. He was 5 pounds, 6 ounces, and he's like such a little teeny tiny peanut. So I think she, like when she's born, she's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna feel different, bigger, whatever. And after that final appointment, I was driving home and I just got super emotional. I just started to think about like the fact that the next time that I am gonna see baby girl is not gonna be on the ultrasound screen. Like, we're literally gonna be holding her. And so I kind of got like a little teary-eyed and just like really grateful and emotional, and also thinking about the fact that this is probably my last pregnancy. Me and my husband only want 2, and because we have a boy and a girl, like if we had 2 boys, I would probably try to convince him to go for a third to see if we could get a girl. But because we have 2, we're both kind of like, I think a family of 4, we're complete, and unless God willing something happens, we're not planning to actively try for a third baby. So that also made me a little emotional. Like, I'm not a person that loves being pregnant, but thinking about the fact that this is probably the last time that I am gonna be pregnant, I don't know, I just got a little bit like weepy about it. So, I mean, it's a huge thing. Anyway, that kind of sums up the whole appointment and kind of where I am at like mentally. I also have just been getting so much done in preparation for baby girl. All of her clothes are now like, and all the baby stuff pretty much has been washed, folded, put away. Like her dresser is ready. I have all of her bottles sanitized and ready to go. My stuff for my breast pump is ready to go. I am planning on trying to breastfeed. It didn't work out for me and Chase. He never was able to latch. So I just ended up pumping for the first like 2.5, 3 months. And then we were supplementing with formula as well. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a go with Quinn and see if the breastfeeding thing works. If not, I plan on pumping and if necessary, supplementing with formula. But Chase was so small that they actually, they told us that we should supplement with formula, but depending on Quinn and her size and how much she's getting and everything, like we'll see what happens. So I have all of that stuff done. I just cleaned the house. My mom is flying in from Jersey tomorrow, Saturday. So she is gonna be here for the rest of the weekend. We're gonna give her the lowdown. She's gonna be taking care of Chase while we're in the hospital. And my doctor said that if everything goes okay, my scheduled C-section is at 10 a.m. on Monday, January 11th. I have to arrive at 7 a.m. to like get prepped and everything like that. And so by 11 a.m. on Monday, January 11th, baby girl is gonna be here. And my doctor said that if everything is fine, she's fine, I'm fine, I can leave on Wednesday. If there are complications, obviously I'd have to stay longer, but that just gives me peace of mind. I know I'm gonna wanna get back to Chase. We haven't left him alone without us since he was 3 months old. So now he's kind of more aware of everything. So we'll see how he does. And I'm so excited for him to meet Quinn too. It's like, it's so hard to not get choked up. Like just, so I have these weird like emotional breakdowns where I think about things like that, like just bringing her home and being a family of 4 and seeing Chase like with her and being a big brother, like, my gosh, it just like, it gets me. All right, sorry guys, I had to collect myself. My eyes are obviously still red, but I want to wrap this video up because I feel like it's already getting long and it's not supposed to be. So anyway, the last thing that I wanted to mention is, or the last thing that I kind of am doing, like I packed my hospital bag, so everything is ready. And today I actually had to get a COVID test. I guess it's just protocol at this point. My husband didn't have to get one. They said that when he arrives, they're just gonna like, I guess, do the normal temperature check and whatever else, and then they'll give him a mask and he'll be fine. But I guess if my test comes back positive, then I would go into a separate like COVID delivery area, but praying that everything is fine. I mean, I feel perfectly fine and healthy. So that was really annoying though. This is the first time that I've ever had to take a COVID test, and it was the one that they stick like so far up your nose. So she like jammed that shit way up there and like was twirling it around, and I had like tears streaming down my face because it was like kind of painful and like really, really uncomfortable. Anyway, they said that my results should come back in 24 to 72 hours. So I'll have to check that. They also gave me some special soap to wash my body with the night before and the day of my C-section. So I'll be doing that. And that is pretty much it. I am so ready for her to be here. I feel really, really positive about the whole, like positive and at ease with the C-section, like because I had a good experience with my first one. I I'm assuming that everything is gonna go fine. I didn't have much pain or anything like that after my first, so hopefully all goes well, and the next time I talk to you guys, I will have baby Quinn in my arms. And I am planning on bringing my camera to the hospital and filming as much as I can. I don't really know what the procedures are, like if they allow, I'm sure they allow you to like bring a camera into the hospital room and stuff like that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring it into like the operating room or anything, but after that, I'm definitely going to get some footage. I want to just document as much as I can. I couldn't do it with Chase because it was a surprise. I went in to get for a normal ultrasound. I had no fluid left and he was breached, so my doctor was like, you're having the baby today. So I couldn't prepare with him. I couldn't do a proper birth vlog or anything, but with Quinn, it's a little bit more scheduled and it should be easier. So without further ado, let me just do one last bump shot, and that's gonna be the conclusion of my second pregnancy. Aw. So here we are. I'm actually 39 weeks to the day. So here we are on the side, from the front, and then other side. I definitely feel a lot bigger than I was with Chase. From the front, still no stretch marks on my tummy, so that's a good positive thing, at least. And then other side. Gosh, I'm still like all red and like cryy. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you all so much for coming along on this journey with me. I cannot believe that this is my last pregnancy update, but you guys are literally the best. I feel like we've got such a sweet and supportive community here on YouTube, so I'm thankful for each and every one of you that has come along on this journey with me. I'm sending all of my love and prayers to mamas out there that are currently pregnant or TTC, and I will talk to you guys in the next video, and you'll be able to meet baby Quinn. So talk to you guys soon. Bye.